Good day, guys. I'm today in Frankfurt Main in the city center, and I'm now going to the old district, the Altstadt of Frankfurt City, which they reconstructed. And this is where I am now. This is the U-Bahn station. You can get here from the main station by U4 or by U5 in direction to Bräuningesheim or Enkheim with the U4. And this is where the underground station stops, or this is the destination. And if you go upstairs, up the stairs, then you reached the main destination. So this is a whole map of the underground system here. So this is the public service map. This is besides the buses. This is the service besides the buses. So this is just the trains. Okay, now let's start. Here we have a nice electric stair, which brings us to our destination. And this part of the city was years and years and years reconstructed. And this reconstruction, I think it consumed a lot of money. And the people weren't really decided about it, because look at this stair as well. Okay, I will do that. So it was kind of never-ending project, kind of. Because of that, the people, the citizens of the city, did really worry about it. But I think after the project is finished now, the end result is really nice. And this is what I'm going to show you today. This is the old, middle-aged, reconstructed or renewed buildings. So what I just wanted to show you is the ticket which I bought. This is a ticket for adults, which I can use the whole day for €5.35. And this is, in my opinion, really cheap, because you can take every direction 24 hours and go everywhere where you want. And I wouldn't recommend to don't buy a ticket, because there are several controls in the trains. So if you take the public transportation, then you should buy a ticket. And I would also recommend to buy a ticket to come with the public transportations, and rather than to use your own car to go into the city, because it's too crowded and you always have pain in the ass because of the parking spaces and the fees and so on. Now we are going up here. This is the entrance or the exit way from the subway station, underground station. And I think this is really nice. Look at this beautiful side. So this is one of the reconstructed, renewed buildings. Actually, I don't know the name, but it's quite nice, and a lovely picturesque details everywhere. And I think this is not really laid on the original part, or the original building, but I think it's more a fantasy of it, you know. Look at this water fish boy, and this looks for me like a naked boobed Cleopatra or something. And this animal I don't know what that all means, but I think that was a former merchant house, and therefore they decorated it a bit in gold and more in detail. And this is the way which you need to take to this is not the way. Sure. Let's have a look on the left side first. So this is the cathedral, or which is called the dome. Look at this beauty. And can you see the very nice architecture? This part of the building is like I don't know, it's like an invisible part or embedded within the dome behind it. I don't know if you can see that, but this is really a beautiful architecture piece which really took care what is behind it and the surroundings on it. So this is really nice. But anyway, I mean, look at this part of the cathedral. I don't know what kind of part it is, but I think overall the renewed and the reconstruction, the architect or the architects, I have no idea, had a really nice idea, because maybe we'll see it later. The architecture is really like a whole symphony. It depends on where you are standing in. It's all made a really beautiful composition. It is sometimes you have places where you see the middle-aged buildings and the really new skyscrapers behind you. So this is all a masterpiece, I would say. These are the shops. I mean, this is a small restaurant. And this is jewelry. It looks also middle-aged. So, and this is one of the renewed places. This is a well. So, Friedrich Stolze. So, this is somehow a monument for a former very important person. And look at this new facades here. I will give you a very nice insight to this. So I'm here at the small place of the square Stolze, and this area here had been renovated and renewed. And look at this super nice renovated houses. I mean, some of them are very elegant and very detailed, and some of them are really modern actually. And behind it you see the cathedral. So this is so a nice picture. And look at this look at the facade of this house, which is called Friedrich or something. Maybe it's the name of the shop. But this is a really modern art, you know, a modern way to build up or renew middle-aged houses. I mean, this is a completely new idea. I think this is really based on the mastermind of the architect. And here, I mean, this would be a much nicer adventure with sun, if the sun would come out. But yeah, this is one of the square which has been renewed. And now we are continuing our journey. And now you can hear the church bells. And this is again a renewed part, and I will now go up here to this place. And look at this. This is the way to the Roma, or the Romanic Square, which is called the Romanic Square, which is a marketplace actually. And look how, I will show you that in a minute. Look how beautiful the architecture is actually placed there. So you have the skyscrapers there in behind, and in front of it you have the middle-aged houses. So this is a really interesting contrast, I think. And yeah, this is the contrast behind me. And look at this beautiful side here. So you have here the new houses, middle-aged houses, which are renewed, and behind it the cathedral. So I think this is super nice. And now I'm going up the stairs. This is a place where we have a lot of museums. Yeah. And I think this is a museum coffee. And now have a look on this part. I mean, this house is again under construction. So and I like this contrast between the skyscrapers and the old buildings here. This is really nice, and I think that's a whole composition, the mixture of that, you know. And this, that was really controversial. The people, or the Frankfurters, didn't like the idea to spend so much money actually for just to renovate some old shabby houses, but I think it was worth, really. It's super nice, and it's the area now is super interesting, and there are a lot of contrast in between old and new, and really interesting. So behind me you can see now a museum for modern art, and I think this is a really good place to have a museum of modern art here, embedded in the really middle-aged district of the city. This is how it looks. A lot of light. And this is the cafe where I was outside, so you can have a drink here and enjoy your side to the Romic Square, or the Roma Square. And this is a really popular square, especially for Christmas markets. Yeah, but now let's continue to an open air museum, which I think that's a really nice idea. So let's have a look on this part. Can you see how accurate the details of the facade of this buildings are? This house here is really almost don't distinguishable between the church behind it, because it's super. It's the same rock, I think, which they use. In this part, it looks like a monument, actually. You know, this is a really interesting way. So we are now reaching the open air museum, let's say, and this museum is actually, so during this renovation and construction time, they found a lot of old remainings of the of the Carolinga. I don't know the English word actually. So this was all part of the. So they found remainings from people which lived here at about 800 to 900 BC. So have a look on this bathhouse. So these are the years which this bathhouse, for example, may be used. And the blue one is Roman period, and the violet one is Merovingian period, Carolingian period. So this remainings indicating that this part of the city was really early on filled with people, and actually there was kind of civilization here in this part of the village or in this part of the city district. So let's continue now. I mean, these are only remainings of stones and so on. I just want to spend my time now outside as long as it is daylight. Have a look on the cathedral again. And again, this beautiful shape of this building here. This is so nice. And this is super modern, but it totally disappears in the front of this church. So this is really super nice. I like that. Hey, so now I'm at the entrance area of the cathedral, of the dome. I just wanna climb now up the tower. So let's go. It's supposed to be about 60 meters in high, and look at the tight stairs here. Wow. And it's really round and round and round. Look behind me. I asked the guy at the ticket office. So the ticket was only €3, I think, which is really reasonable. It's absolutely fine. And I think for children even less. Oh, I'm not tired or something, but this is really steep. Just have a break. Wow. Okay. 60 meters in height. I think upstairs it will be really windy. Oh, I can hear other people. I think this is the area where people can switch, Therefore, I'm now waiting how many people will come down. So there was a huge amount of other people which came downstairs, and they looked very happy. I think they enjoyed their view from upstairs, but unfortunately I'm still not there, and my feet is hurting. Look at this. Wow, this is so nice. Go. super nice. Hi. Oh wow, look at this. Can we? No, we just can't enter this balcony. But it's a nice break point. Oh, okay. Oh, please observe the instruction of the stuff. But actually, look at this nice view. Actually, it shouldn't be closed, these doors. But I don't know. Might be due to security issues. There are a lot of doors which are closed. And it's again round and round and round. Wow, I'm still not there. There's another person. Thank you. And round and round and round. Wow. Wow, we are still not there. Oh, now I can see light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, hi. So, thank you. Oops. It's really tight, so here upstairs we can't share the way. So one of us, if there is someone crossing which want to go downstairs. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Oh, so this is super tight. So you need to be patient and have a look. Oh, this, I thought again a closed door. I know. Oh, this door is open. Oh wow. Ah. Now I reached my destination. Oh, it was exhausting. Thank you. Okay, have a look here. So this is the other side of the Main, which the lake, the name of the lake is Main. And somewhere there, I think this is a really popular living district where all of the people, or this bridge which you can see here is made up of iron, and they renowned it as well. And this part behind there, this here, these skyscrapers, is the financial district. So this is the main CBD, if you want. But actually it's only for bars and for bankers and so on. The actual CBD is somewhere else. So if you want to go for shopping, it's actually not there. It's just for people with money. So this, what you can see here, is a boat, and in front of the boat in summer, often on the pedestrian way, there are a lot of people sitting, having fun. And this So I'm still on the top of the cathedral, which is open for visitors, the part which is open for the visitors. Look at this facade stone here. You can touch it. And this part is the CBD, so the banking district. And where I was before, you can see the museum here. I walked this street along till I came to the dome. And this is the Römer square where the actual Christmas market is, which is very popular. And the skyscrapers, so this is the banking district mainly. And I think this is a really nice place to live. So Frankfurt is actually really nice to live. I like it here, though it is expensive and very pricey, especially in cost of living. Where I'm standing now is the CBD. The CBD is visible with the skyscrapers, and in front of it the renovated or renewed middle-aged houses. But I think you can't see them because it's below. Yeah, this is really nice place. And now, I mean, I'm at the top of the dome. Look at the architecture of the facade, which is still good to see for us. So today the top of the dome is actually not very crowded, so I'm really lucky. And behind me you can see again the CBD part and the renewed middle-aged part of the city. And this building, I have no idea what this is, but I think this is related somehow to sports or either way to money or something. What I want to show you is the facade of the dome. Look at this. This is the very top. I think this is where the bell is. So I think this is going to be really loud. This is going to be really loud later. It's a bit windy. The weather is not perfect, but I think I'm really good with it. Can you see the plane? This is so nice. And you can actually, this is a circuit. You can go around this top. We have also a rubbish bin, so this is really nice. Let's continue. So this is, oh no, this is, I think this is the bell from some another church. And this is the exit. I reached the circuit exit, so I will enjoy my view now a bit more. So I was really lucky, so it was absolutely not crowded, and the people which are there are really polite, and now I'm going downwards. Just give way to the people which are coming now upwards. So I think they're kind of out of breath. They're catching their breath like me as I arrived. This is the exit door. We are now going down. So almost at the top. You reached your goal. You reached your goal. So almost at the top, where I need to give way to people which are coming from below, because it's really tight. So two peoples are fit. Yeah. Are fitting, but it's really, really tight. So I need to give way to people which are coming from below, and they are like breathless like me. Hello. So I will now turn. This is the window side from here. I think this fence is mainly that people don't throw things down, and I think this is a really nice place, especially in the night. You know, what is this? Is this a guy, or I don't know, a guy which is riding somehow a devil or a witchcraft thing, which looks below to the city. This is again super tight. So I thought the way up was bad, but the way down is far worse, because you really get dizzy, and it's always round and round and round, and always the same stairs, the same route. So you feel like you are in a trap or something. But yeah, what I wanted to say actually is that you can spend up in the top of the cathedral, you can spend there your night. And I think this is a really nice, oops. Thank you. So this is, so I always need to wait and give way to other people. This was the case now, but it's a really nice place to be in the night, because you have the whole skyscraper and the lights of the city, I think, and this is a really good and cheap opportunity to have a nice view in the night. I'm now sitting at the Far Tor cafe, which is on the way to the lake. Here you can take some boat tours. You can book here boat tours, which bring you back here again. And this bridge here, this small bridge, this is a really famous bridge, which brings you to the district Sachsenhausen. And Sachsenhausen is really famous for its bars. So you can spend there a whole week in different kind of bars, and it's more the German Irish pub bars, which are again full of renovated middle-aged houses, and just enjoy the city sounds from Frankfurt. My coffee is not bad. It could be better though. I mean, it's not good as Italian coffee. And as you can see, I'm just sitting outside. It's cold, but I think it's okay. So the bridge has somehow a Greek sign on top of it. I have no idea what that means. I can't understand Greek. Maybe there will be somehow an explanation of it. And this is a craftsman. He makes jewelry or other metallic things directly in front of your eyes. You can watch him building art out of metal. We are now here at the place where we can cross the street, and this is just middle of the street. I don't know why there are no cars. So maybe it's a special day today, and I don't know it. But this is the ticket office where you can catch a boat to travel on water. And this is the cafe where I sat and where I had my coffee. And this is how it looks from here. The boat is launching. And this is again the famous bridge, which is made up of iron. And a lot of people are crossing now. And now I don't want to go on top of this bridge because I have no interest on it. Instead, I will go to the botanical garden, which might be interesting or not. I have no idea. Look at the plane. This is really a nice atmosphere here. And it might be a good idea to start your Frankfurt tour in the Sachsenhausen district, which lies in this direction. There are a lot of other middle-aged houses, and then you can cross this bridge and follow up the route to the place where I've been before, which I showed you. So the Altstadt, so the renowned city, part of the city. Oh, there are people which are trying to exercise or just getting practice in electric bicycles. So okay then. This is the bridge again. That's a very famous bridge. And I really like it that you don't have cars here in this street. This is just a nice feeling of freedom. The space is just for pedestrians. This is really nice. Oh, look at this guy. This is an electric bus, I think. RNV is the public service for public transportation. What kind of bus is this? Was für ein Bus ist das?
Das ist ein autonomes Fahrzeug, was hier getestet wird.
Wow, okay.
Praktisch, um eben Grundlagenforschung zu betreiben,
okay.
Um dann das vielleicht später in die autonomes Fahren für Busse einzubauen.
Okay.
Das ist
so,
der Grund.
Hier wird auch geübt mit den Fußgängern und so weiter, ne?
Ja, das ist. Das Problem ist, wir sind praktisch Ampel. Ja, weil normalerweise fährt es ja im Straßenverkehr. Aber hier ist abgesperrt. Und da sind die Ampeln ausgemacht worden. Und die Fahrgäste, die Fußgänger, die laufen natürlich. Ja? Erst einmal hört man es nicht. Ja. Viele wissen es auch nicht. Also hat man uns hier hingestellt und hat gesagt, sorgt man ein bisschen dafür, dass die Leute zurückbleiben. Weil wenn das Teil steht, dann dauert es eine Zeit lang, bis es wieder anfährt. Es wird wieder runtergefahren, muss wieder erst alle Sensoren abfragen und bis dann frei ist, und dann dauert es fast eine Minute, bis er wieder weiterfährt. Das ist das Problem.
Und was sind die Haltestellen?
Die Haltestellen haben wir hier vorne eine.
Ja.
Wir haben
also
im Zentrum, in der Mitte und ganz vorne.
Und wie viele Kilometer deckt es ab?
Ja, also wir können es jetzt nur, also hier bei uns hier 700 Meter.
Okay.
Aber sie ist noch nicht im öffentlichen Verdienst, sondern als Test kann man umsonst mitfahren.
Ja,
okay. Braucht man kein Geld dafür.
Okay, ja. Nett.
So
Dankeschön.
Bitte sehr.
Danke, ja. Viel Spaß euch. Ja? Tschüss. So the guy explained to me this is an autonomous car. So this is an experimental field for the to collect data to have an autonomous public transport. So this car, which we saw before, has no driver. And he explained to me that the bus way, the route of this electric vehicle is just 700 meters, but it drives totally without a driver, and this is an experimental field for them to collect data and how this electric vehicle performs, and you can drive with it for free. And this guy is from the public transport facility. They just take care that no pedestrians or other things get damaged by this car, because the car is totally silent, and yeah, it's running by electricity, so it has batteries in it, and yeah, it's only 700 meters, but yeah, this is an examination field. This route, there is another one which is coming, but look how nice it can be if you don't have cars on the street. So this is an absolutely free square or free way. So the electric vehicle is coming again, and it is totally silent. Look at the silence. Oh, the bicycle woman is much far. Look at this. Oh, it can only 15 meters per hour, but it's really. So this woman was trying to stop the bus to see if the bus is stopping without a driver, if she's on the road. But the public transport guy said if the bus needs to stop, then it is really a pity, because to launch it again, to start it again all over, it takes almost 1 minute. So the battery is, if it stops, then the battery and so on just runs down. So the autonomous vehicle is coming. I don't know if this will stop now, so that can enter it. Yeah, it will. I don't know if there is space for me. Let's have a look. Oh no, they are crossing now. That's the reason why it stopped. Look at this. It's super tiny. It's really tiny. Is it possible to enter now? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Look at this.
Aber hinsetzen bitte.
Okay.
Hinsetzen.
Alright.
Hast du die Kleidung alles geschenkt bekommen oder musst du es wieder zurückgeben?
Ich habe die Kleidung geschenkt bekommen, ja. Aber ich darf die nicht privat tragen.
Okay.
Ich darf wirklich nicht tragen. Das ist natürlich ein cooler Pulli, bestimmt.
Okay.
Ich auch privat.
So we are now in the autonomous vehicle, and it's pretty silent. I mean, the bell is indicating for the pedestrians, I think.
Dieses Bimmel. Das macht er immer, wenn es bimmelt. Das ist quasi meine
And here is actually for secure reasons an operator.
Yes, for security. Yes, it's for. It's
For, I mean, for just in case if there is
Yes.
a failure of the electric vehicle, right?
Yes, I'm just looking that everything is functioning normal.
Okay.
And yes,
So, but you can also operate with your sticks
Yes, I can.
the vehicle.
I can drive manually
Okay.
as well, but only
That's interesting.
in
By remote control.
rare cases. Yes.
That's funny. It's really nice.
Achtung, hier geht's nur.
Ja, den Achtung musst du nicht sagen.
Naja,
Das ist
ob
schon
der das
okay.
erkennt,
Außerdem müssen die auch gucken.
das ist die Frage. Der Mitkreis passt. Hä?
So why the bells are ringing?
It's just for precaution.
Okay.
Yes,
So
they're programmed so that they ring at certain points at the route. Yes.
Ja, also der andere.
Next stop. Also mistake. So. Na, was fährst du mit dem Ding heim, ja?
Ja, wo bleiben die stehen?
Wir werden in der Halle geparkt dort.
Ach, doch in dem
die da
grünen.
extra gebaut
Ah, ja,
wurden.
doch, genau, das ist das, was du gefragt hast.
Nee, ich meinte das andere
meinst
grüne
die
Ding. Aber das, ja.
So only sitting is allowed here. We have six person place for 6 persons, and yeah, we have here a fire extinguisher in case of battery burning. Do you know what kind of batteries are used in this machine?
Yes, there are 4 48 volts batteries and 1 12 volt battery.
Okay. And where?
Lithium-Ionen?
Yeah, lithium.
I'm-
Ja, ich denke so.
I'm pretty sure, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah. And where do you charge the machine?
In that
It's a garage.
yes.
Ah,
Yeah,
here. This
here.
is the garage to
Yes.
charge it. Okay, wow. Oh, look at the pedestrians.
Jump.
Sieht das Tor dort?
Ja, hier, doch.
Ah ja, da fahren wir rein. Okay.
So, jetzt fahren wir mal hier durch die neue Altstadt.
Oh ja, das ist sehr gut.
Bis zum Römer, bitte.
Da werden wir aber gucken.
Das müssen Sie leider laufen.
Ja, gut. Kriegen wir auch hin. Auf dem nächsten Weg, bitte.
Eine Station noch, ne?
Ja.
Genau, die nächste Station ist dann Endstation.
So this was really interesting. And yeah, it's again just the test field here to collect data for autonomous vehicles in public. And actually this kind of vehicles are very common in the where airplanes are starting. So in Frankfurt they are using it regularly. And it was a nice journey, but this bell that can be really annoying. I can imagine if you sit there for a while, longer than for 700 meters. And the guy told me this vehicle has 2 48 volt batteries. Look at the sensors here. Here are 2, again 2 This one, I don't know what this is. This might be a camera. Yeah, nice, really nice. So we are now continuing our journey. This is a nice autonomous vehicle. It's crossing. Nice sign. And look at this. This is a city which just adapts the new age. So this is an biodiversity filter. So this is an organic filter of the air for the climate. Nice idea. So I'm here at the sideway of the Römer Square, and this is a train which is crossing the road here. And I think this is a really good solution to bring people in and out into this marketplace. And look at how crowded this route here is. This is super crowded, and you can find a lot of restaurants here, a toilet, a public toilet, and this here, I have no idea what this building is, but look at the bratwursts here. So you can, and this is really super crowded. And mainly what I can see is you can find a lot of restaurants, ice cream, coffee, such things. This building looks really interesting. But actually I wanted to go for shopping, and one of my colleagues told me that this street might be a good idea to go for shopping. So let's have a look on that. I mean, this part, look at the building's facade. This looks not very pleasant. Oh, this is the Berliner street. This is nice. Yeah. These are the electric bicycles. Now we are waiting for the light. So it's really crowded today. I mean, it's Saturday. Everyone wants something from the city. Even it's just spending nice time. Look at this marketplace, what they are selling. It looks really nice, but it's also not very expensive. 3 for 15. It says it's handmade, handcrafted, but I'm not sure about that. Might be, but not in Germany. I think it's handcrafted somewhere else and imported here. Here are some shopping opportunities. Oh, this is for shoes. This is nice.